Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Italy have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try. It's been blocked. And he thumps it clear.
Italy definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has left him in a heap. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Mbappe. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, and that is as far as they're going to go. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here, and that's a throw-in. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Makaleli. And it's Sneijder. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. Sneijder had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And it's Cruyff. That has not gone well. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Cannavaro. It's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Ronaldinho opts for safety. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Rijkaard simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Now there's a fine ball. Caceres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Sergi.
Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He has found the way through. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. And that's put paid to a promising move. Henderson cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckenbauer. Jordan Henderson. Now Ronaldinho. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he's forced to go back. Beckenbauer. All the way back. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe! Cruyff.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. It's Vinicius Junior, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no, this does not look good. And he's... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Numero 10.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Taken back almost at once. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Ronaldinho! They've done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9. Numero 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
5.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Il numero 11. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio di giocatori.
That's a smashing touch to get him away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Otto. Oh, sweet feet. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's gone loose. Bale puts the ball in. They're back in possession and ready. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Italy complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a...
And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and it's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lyon are looking to go forward now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Elise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There will be a throw-in. Henderson. Oh, it's Batistuta. Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. James crosses. Henderson clears it away. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Now it's Cruyff. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Batistuta. And he's running through. Ibrahimovic! They've scored! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Darren Fletcher. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Real chance here. Messi. Rodri. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Cruyff quietly revving up. Darren Fletcher. Sergi. Darren Fletcher. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's the shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing soon.
Can he finish? It's in! Into the lead once more. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. There's the header! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So he's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Great vision. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good read, needed to be. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
James.
This is the time you need that pace. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Olise really must be thinking what...
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he lines up a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's cut it out. Batistuta finds himself offside. Pedri. Here's Rodri. Schneider. Threads one in. And he's in on goal!
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Villa. He is starved of space and time. James. Olise. Nicely spread. In by James. A corner it is then. Van Dijk tries to clear. And it's Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Jordan Henderson, it's a lovely neat pass, laid out to the left flank. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for Olise! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Olise. Sergi. And here's Batistuta. Schneider. Plays it in low. Khan claims it without any fuss. Pedri. And it's Azar. He's found a way through. Now it's Pedri.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He could be in here. Sergi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neatly clipped into space. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri, quality ball. Hazard going face-to-face with his great... And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
It's
15.
their second corner of the game.
Schneider. Numero 24. Fletcher.
That has been knocked clear.
Ibrahimovic. Numero 7.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Numero 13.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Il numero 19.
He might be in here.
Il numero 14. Il numero 5.
Corner number 2
Il
then.
numero 21. Forlan. Il numero 11. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
And he's taking no chances there. Lyon are looking to go forward now. This looks promising, and he's got the beating of his chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Rodri makes the interception. The final 5 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nicely worked. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Scholes with the cross. Rodri. And Jamal.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now there's a... And he shoots! It's there! Deep, deep into injury time! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't...
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Inter Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Carvajal makes the interception. Pinches it off him. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the flag has stayed down. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. Jordan Henderson proves too strong. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rodri.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's found a way through. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri. He's ended up in no man's land. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. DiMarco getting this one clear. He's had a shot! And that was very necessary.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A nice sequence of passes, this. And he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick.
And oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's DiMarco. He won't be happy with that one. Henderson powering forward here. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Kimmich. This looks promising. Schneider. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Schneider. And it's Kimmich. That's been cut out, well played. Quality ball. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. No way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. DiMarco, and he welcomes it in. Inter Milan finding their passes. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. Jordan Henderson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Brahim Diaz. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Danielson. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Can he finish? Danger averted for now. He's had it taken off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe! Cruyff. And the counter is on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Darren Fletcher. And it's Kimmich. Brahim Diaz receives it in a good position here. Chance here to counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but... And the shot! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And now he has two. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He has found the way through. Olise tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Denilson. Nuno Mendes. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice. Messi gets into a good position.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Olise.
Oh, really well played.
Olise stood his ground strongly. Olise going face to... Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
And here's Forlan. Pedri does well to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game. Scholes trying to keep this in. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Forlan. Forlan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management.
It's Forlan! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodri. And it's Mendes. Denilson. Denilson delivers.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Scholes. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Olise. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner.
And the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. It's a searching pass. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Azar. That's a little off target. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Rafinha. So what can they make of this? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries to pass it through. Threads one in. Oh, Ibrahimovic! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. He's played it back. So nearly the perfect ball. Camavinga. Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barella. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ambitious ball here. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's going for goal! He's got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camavinga. Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's Barella. Hazard. To Messi. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Robertson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. And it's Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. He's free, he has got a header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Batistuta. Schneider. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. They are really stirring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, one moment, and that's it.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but it's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, it's come to nothing. Bellingham. Now it's Rafinha. Mbappe! Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff, looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Saka. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Darren Fletcher tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Now the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rafinha. And it's Valverde. Yamal. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Saka. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, delightful ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Now it's... He's having a shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Probing pass. It's a promising position. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That was travelling. That was good alertness. Rafinha. It's Saka. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the... Ibrahimovic! It's there! And they're back in front! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's slung out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
5 minutes till the break. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
And so we're off again. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Rafinha. He's in a great position here. Saka has it out wide and in space. Henderson! And that certainly packed a punch. And we have our very first corner. Henderson! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Look at the space here. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Brilliantly cut out. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Rafinha threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is...
And this is Cruyff. Cruyff's cross, a mighty effort! Goal! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 13.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Batistuta. He could be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Chance, surely! It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
That pass has been well intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Timber. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. They put it on a plate for him.
Number 22.
And when the manager called on it, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is
Shapes to shoot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's a poor one. Well, he can only improve on that one next time.
the final 5 minutes.
Knocks it into space.
Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Abiati claims comfortably.
Oh, they could break here.
Doué. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Jordan Henderson. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Now it's Forlan.
Now it's Foden. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Nicked it back promptly. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal are already chasing the... And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Bale. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! He's cut it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot's on here. Kukçu. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, there's a probing ball. That has not gone well. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well timed, excellent interception. Kukçu. And here's Mbappe. Serginho gets into some space. Tries a shot! Schneider. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. Kukçu. Rafinha. Ødegaard. Kimmich cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Kimmich. Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Ødegaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's on it, can he get away? Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rafinha. It's Kimmich. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, again there's no way through. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Schneider. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, it was a chance, but neat and quick for the keeper.
È di 50.913
Now it's
spettatori.
Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho. Kimmich. Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Adams wins the duel this time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich. And here's Batistuta. Ibrahimovic! Off the post! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Bale. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now that looks a decent ball. Kimmich. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Schlotterbeck. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It shakes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, this is a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
And the shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Fletcher.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The most accurate pass.
Il numero 19.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Il numero 11.
Threads one in. And that would have been game, set and match.
Isco has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Cruyff. Kimmich does well to get it back. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Good, strong hand by the keeper.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. Oh, Cruyff! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Raul. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. No way through. Now it's Raul. Isco could try cutting inside here. Corner given.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance.